How easy trading can be with the help of technical analysis. This is proven yet again. Yesterday, we discussed that below 1934 levels, gold might drop to the next strongest support at 1924.26. Now, see, this is the power 1924 achieved, and now it is trying to retrace. At the same time, for silver, we have discussed multiple times 2340, 2360 is a greater resistance zone. And yes, below 2380 is what these levels we can achieve. I hope you all profited yesterday. Now, what to expect today? How we can profit trading gold and silver? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that also. Your every like and comment, every share and subscribe is a great appreciation for the effort. So do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. Also, you can join my free Telegram channel in order to get the live updates. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. With that, let's start. First gold followed with silver. Watch till the end. First, let's have a look at the gold on the hourly charts. Crossover here, bearish since then. The divergence is increased. The divergence of the price from the moving average has increased. Also, you can say 24 levels has provided it a very good support. With that as support, gold is now trying to rise or retrace. I will wait for it to break past the 1928.30. This is the first target which it should try to achieve at least for once. And if it stays above, now see, you must note the slope here. This is a negative slope. The gradient is lower lows. At the same time, if it tries to break, we can expect it to come back to this zone, which is 1932, and hence possibly gold might try to retrace towards 1932 levels. And if and only if you see it is staying above 1936, that is the point beyond which you should expect that there is little bullishness. And if it breaks past 1940 levels, you should consider this for a reversal. So what you are looking at here is you can buy here at 1928 levels, but then be alert for 1932 levels, and beyond 1935 is where little more bullishness can be expected. And if it stays above 1940, that is what the reversal should be treated as. As long as 1940 is not reached, do not treat this as bullish. Stochastic is rising. Now see, MACD on the hourly charts is crossed over, trading with divergence here, and this crossover is coming at a lower level. So possibly this might try to pull it little up, which suggests that we might see 1930-32 levels at least. RSI coming out of the oversold zone. Coming to 2-hour charts, if you look at 2-hour charts here, observe it closely. One point to note, lower lows, lower highs were seen, lower lows were seen so far. This time it is trying to come out of it, which is possibly an indication that we might see it retracing a little. You can see the moving averages are sitting far above at 32-35 levels, and there is a crossover also. This is a bearish sign. Possibly this could try to retrace here for 32 levels. Stochastic rising coming out of the oversold levels. See, MACD has seen sharp bearishness. So whenever you see a divergence, there should be a little convergence. Even if it fails to cross over, there should be a little convergence here. So possibly this time we may see it converging and crossing over for a buying entry, because see, this crossover is coming at almost bottom levels here. So we have to be watchful with the sell entries as of now. RSI oversold. Coming to 3-hour charts, likewise on the 3-hour chart, so far lower lows, lower highs, and that is why I say 1928 should be a safer entry for you to expect 31-32 levels at least. Moving averages are on the verge of a crossover here. This is a bearish sign. Stochastic is oversold, and hence a little recovery is expected, which suggests possible a little rise. MACD is trading with too much of divergence. This must also converge a bit, and this increases the probability for it to show a little rise from here. RSI at bottom, possibly we can expect it to recover a little. Now look at 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, this candle could be a reversal sign. When it should be considered a reversal? When the current candle takes it above 28 levels, it might try to station here. And when the next candle start that is almost 3 hours from now, it may try to rise further where one can expect 3032 level. So 2 or 2 3 green candles it might take, lower highs might be seen here, and gold might continue in this channel. So in fact it can try to take it further above 32 where one can expect it to hit 35 levels as the next resistance. Stochastic is oversold. MACD is extremely divergent bearish. It can try to converge. Now at this point we have discussed that it is at a higher levels. It can possibly continue with the bearish momentum. So far that has happened. Now if you look closely here, you will find that the red candles are diminishing in size. So it is trying to converge. I will wait for the crossover for a confirm indication. RSI at bottom, coming to the daily chart. Now look at the daily charts. The lows are achieved. It may try to retrace, and how far it could retrace, that we need to look at. Possibly beyond 1928, we might see somewhere close to 1932, 1936 and 1940. Every $4 you can keep a milestone, and as long as 1940 is respected, do not treat this as bullish. That is very very clear. And also we have to trade with caution. See, when I say 1932, it does not mean that precisely 1932, though most of the times these levels are respected, but sometimes 0.5 0.1 anywhere plus minus it may try to get the stronger resistance. So we have to be watchful in the plus minus levels or vicinity of these resistances, that is 1932, 1936, 1940 levels. So you have to be careful at these levels, and these levels are achievable. For 1940 I have a little apprehension, but yes, a little retracement on the upside cannot be denied. At the same time, a sell entry at 1924 can be taken. 1923.5 I will share as, because 1923.5 should be a safer entry where one can expect that it may try to come back to this support zone, which is at around 1915-18 zone. This is a great support at 1915 to 18. These levels will definitely provide it a stronger support for it to continue with the upward move if it is bullish. So I will wait for it. If it stays below 1923.5, we can expect it to move towards 1915-18 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Stochastic has dropped here. The MACD on the daily charts is trying to converge. This is in green as of now, and RSI is flat. So looking at this, sell at 1923.5, buy at 1928. On the upside, as long as 1940 is respected, do not treat this as bullish. On the downside, as long as 1915 is respected, we can expect it to recover again. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver, and before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. 25th batch is going to start on 11th of September. Only limited seats are available. Book your seats now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at silver. Now silver on the early charts is 23, 40, 60 zone. Definitely a greater support zone. We have seen that several times, and we have mentioned it several times that this is a great support. Now if you see silver below 23.40 today, yes, you can initiate a sell entry there. Below that 23.20, 22.85 and then 22.50 are the three support levels. At the same time, above 23.60 you can initiate a buying entry. However, it has to stay above 23.80 and 23.90 zone in order to confirm a reversal. Now look on the early charts, drop, stronger bullish momentum, again trying to retrace. It has failed to break past 23.60. 23.60 is definitely a greater resistance. Stochastic is rising here. MACD has crossed over, trying to trade with little divergence and bullishness. It might try to pull the prices little up. RSI is also flat here and near to bottom. Looking at 2-hour, now see on the 2-hour charts, you should consider the previous candle. Now look at the previous candle. It has shown a sharp pullback and a greener body. Now this suggests that if there is a pullback, why the prices are staying bearish. So this is also a probable indication that this candle may also try to lift up. How far it can, possibly beyond 23.60, you can expect 23.70, 80 levels as the next resistance zone. Stochastic was oversold, trying to recover. MACD, now look at MACD on the 3-hour charts. It has just crossed over, and look at where this crossover is coming from. Almost the bottom here, it has completed the journey. So from here there can be a little recovery. I will not use the word should, but there can be a little recovery right now, and we may see bullish momentum continuing here. RSI at bottom, coming to 3-hour charts. Now on the 3-hour chart, symmetrical formation, almost the bottom levels are intact, and see both the candles are leaving a wick here, and if you eliminate these two candles, or even if you continue, possibly the next candle might try to let it break beyond 2360 levels, and from there it might take off on the upside. How far? 2380-90, very very good resistance. Stochastic oversold here. MACD is extremely bearish, it can possibly converge crossover. And if you look at RSI, this is also at bottom and oversold, trying to recover here. Coming to 4-hour chart. Now similar observation on the 4-hour charts as well. Double bottom levels. Previous candle had a long tail and a smaller green body. This candle also I expect to yield a greener body which can take it towards 2380, 2390 levels. 2380-90 are appear to be difficult. However, 2370 levels can be easily achieved. Stochastic at bottom, MACD divergent and bearish. It can possibly converge here. You can see the movement is done. It can possibly cross over for a buy. RSI oversold. It has recovered out of the oversold zone and coming to the daily. Now see on the daily charts, first of all the bottom here, with that as bottom, it has breached this bullish channel in which it was trading for last few sessions. Now it has come out of this channel. Second point is, see, if you consider this as a pole, if you look at this as a flag, this candle might try to reverse here, because see the bottom is almost done. But these are markets, there is always little more from what we expect. However, right now what has happened, double bottoms are seen in silver, and there could be a possible retracement which can be expected, which might take the prices for 2380. In fact, we can expect 24 as well. Only bullishness in silver is if you see it is staying above 2430 levels. Stochastic is oversold. MACD, now see on the daily charts, MACD has crossed over. This is a bearish sign here. We have to watch carefully today. RSI is at comfortable levels. Looking at this, I recommend you to buy silver at 2360, but with a rider that there is a greater resistance at, as long as 24 is respected, every 10 cents you can find a little resistance, and hence if you are taking a position you have to hold it with caution. On the downside, you can sell at 2340. Below 2340 is where the bears will try to take over. Possibly we might see 2320 as a greater support. But I still see after 5 to 6 red candles, there is a possibility that it can try to show a couple of green candles from here, at least achieve the highs of the channel. So take your positions accordingly. Sell at 40, buy at 60. 2340 and 2360 levels. On the downside, be careful for 2320, and on the upside, be careful of $24 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Have a great profitable trading day. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. See you again before the US session analysis. Do watch that. Do like, share. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.